Welcome back to the What Time channel. Today, Bill Withers, Just As I Am. Wheel.
Let's see what we hit first. Christen this new wheel.
The Joker.
And we will get a new thing.
Yes,
Middle.
we need to make it.
Oh!
Wow. Right at the end. That's what
was-
I'm talking about, baby. That is the old wheel right there.
Wow. Next time, Bill Withers, Just As
Hell
I
yeah.
Am.
We're back. First
back.
new upgraded wheel, new and improved.
Yeah.
A lot more exciting and more easy to read. So I'm glad we're back to this format.
Me too.
Yeah. What was this? Was this a meh?
This is the second, I think, semi-yikes in a row.
Okay.
Unless I'm mistaken and this was a meh. But I think I reserved semi-yikes for stuff that came out before 1980.
Okay.
That's generally my rule of thumb. Because you hate old music. That's what I know about you. Famously, if it's made before 1990, you usually have objections.
Okay.
Because you hate music, just in general. I'm more of the music guy on this channel.
That's what everybody knows.
Everybody
All the
knows
girls
that.
watching this are going to be so confused.
Yeah, this was my pick. About a year ago, I went on a little bit of a Bill Withers rabbit hole where I listened to, I think, all of his albums. And this is his first one, Just As I Am. I'm pretty sure this has like some absolutely killer like production. Well, Booker T. Jones produced most of it, I believe. But I think he mentions Quincy being in the studio. I don't know what his involvement is, but he brings it up in the song.
Rick Rubin effect? Or?
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like, did Quincy have that kind of influence in 1971? That feels kind of early.
Everywhere, so I'm not sure. It might be earlier.
Yeah, I don't know. But this is his debut album. He's a little baby boy. And yeah, I think that's a very, very strong start. So
yeah, I've heard like maybe 5 Bill Withers songs. 2 of them are on this album. So.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, get ready, because we're going to get started with track 1, Harlem.
Summer night in Harlem, man, it's really hot. Well, it's too hot to sleep, I'm too poor to eat. I don't care if I die or not. Winter night in Harlem, oh, radiator won't get hot. Well, the mean old landlord, he don't care if I death or not. Saturday night in Harlem, hey, hey, everything hangs alright. You can really swing and shake your pretty thing. The parties are out of sight. Sunday morning here in Harlem, now
Classic
Fade out.
fade out.
Yeah.
Harlem.
Fantastic. Love it. I love the mix of the kind of soul and folk build in the middle of this track. I think the constant build of it is fantastic. Almost kind of Nick Drake, brighter lighter in that way, where it is kind of the big city bustle with this kind of huge string section kind of backing it up and adding to just like the chaos of it. That works really, really well. He has such a commanding energy over it too, which is really nice. Like he really just kind of there's a lot of great grand stuff happening here, but he is always the center of attention throughout all of it, which is
Yes.
fantastic. I think like this kind of music is hard to like record because it doesn't really express the actual like energy of it. I feel like it's a solid object where it should be like I want to hear this live right now. I don't want to hear it in a recorded song because there is so much energy and just great stuff happening here.
Sure.
But for a 71 recording, it's fantastic. I love how everything is balanced. Like it doesn't feel too dated or gritty. Everything is such like it's got a clarity to it. But yeah, love the energy of it. Fantastic.
Yeah, me too. I think I'd go so far as to say this is like a top 10 opener for me. I love this song. Like you said, just a really, really great energy, a great introduction to this album too. Like completely like setting the scene. This is not a concept album by any means, but it's like a perfect little tease of the kind of the rest of the album where there are these kind of mix of these like soul and like traditional folk music. There's even some blues on here, which we just talked about Sinners over on our podcast. So I'm very excited to get to those songs. But man, yeah, love this song. Very nice. Number 2, the song that nobody has ever heard before.
What?
Ain't No Sunshine.
This is a true.
That's Ain't No Sunshine, baby.
I mean, it's a masterpiece. What do you want me to say about it? It's Ain't No Sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. The string sections are like insane. The way that he's kind of commanding them too with his vocal kind of strains and everything going on throughout the track is just fantastic. A 2-minute song that conveys so much emotion and character and color in such a short time span. Even the bridge of just the repetition, like a lot of soul is about the actual rhythm and the energy of the actual singers and performers. So all of that kind of just bridging and like everything is just perfectly in sync with each other. It's phenomenal. It conveys so much with so little lyrics. So it's a masterpiece.
Yes, I agree. I diagnose this as good. Remember when that was going to be my thing?
I remember.
I don't remember what video that was in.
Sure, I think.
Sure, that would make sense. Yeah, no, very, very good song. Obviously, one of the best soul songs. I would go so far as to say, it's up there with like a lot of Marvin Gaye stuff for me and Stevie. So there's not a whole lot more to say. It's just a perfect song.
Just listen to it.
Listen to it again.
Need us.
Yeah. Speaking of perfect songs, Grandma's Hands.
I'm gonna say I think I like this one more. So
I think I do too.
Grandma's hands clapped in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hand played a tambourine so well. Grandma's hand used to issue out a warning. She'd say, Billy, don't you run so fast. Might fall on a piece of glass. Might be snakes there in that grass. Grandma's hand. Grandma's hand used to hand me a piece of candy. Grandma's hand picked me up each time I fell. Grandma's hand, boy, they really came in handy. She'd say, Matty, don't you whip that boy. What you wanna spank him for? He didn't drop no apple core, but I don't have grandma anymore. If I get to heaven, I'll look for grandma's hand.
No fade out again. That's Grandma's Hands.
that makes it a masterpiece. Yeah, I think it is better than Ain't No Sunshine.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
I don't know. It's so simple but so effective. Like there's a minuscule amount of things happening here, but you just feel all of it like incredibly well. I love the blues guitar hits. Just his like humming introducing the song like immediately puts you in the exact mood he's going for. I mean, talk about sinners. You can see an entire lineage of history throughout like America in this song. This nurturing grandmother figure, and this was made in the '70s, so obviously his grandmother would have been actually subject to like Jim Crow and all these things. So you hear all of that kind of like uh, the honor of a grandmother figure, but also like all the kind of pain and struggle that she probably had to go through, all in a 2 minute song. It's phenomenal.
Yes, it is. Uh, this is, yeah, it's better than Ain't No Sunshine. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It like kind of floors me every time I hear this song. And it is like deceptively simple because like I learned how to play it on the guitar. It's 3 chords and that's it. The verses are 2 chords and then there's just like one little A7 thrown in there. And I think that's what's so funny about like blues music in general is that it is like deceptively simple. It isn't like there is like at most maybe there's like 5 chords. Like they're really like
Until you get to the '80s and '90s, where people
well
are like, "I want to shred a guitar and call it blues music."
well yeah, then that's a little different. But like this type of blues music is like I think maybe you don't think it's so simple because there's like a lot going on where there's like the whatever, a lot of like guitar plucking and picking and stuff,
Flourishes, yeah.
flourishes, to where it is just like, oh wow, this sounds like it's very advanced, but not really. You can kind of play with it, being a beginner. So if you're learning guitar, play Grandma's Hands. It's a little tip for you. But it is a very, very good song. I love it. Plus, it gave us No Diggity, and for that, I am eternally grateful. All right. Track 4 is Sweet Wanomi.
In a room with soft satin pillows, crackling fireplace keeps us warm. Whispering wind through weeping willows, and sweet Wanomi resting in my arms. In a soft light, her eyes are gleaming. Pretty little hand covers up her mouth when she yawns. Wake me up, I must be dreaming that the sweet Wanomi rested in my arms. Sleepy kisses, awfully soft, that get much warmer later on. I reach for the light and turn it off. Sweet Wanomi rested in my arms. 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 Sweet Wanomi rested in my arms.
Sweet Wanomi.
Only one fade out so far. That's good.
I know.
I know, it's rare. Kind of have to though when your songs are like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really great. I love the like variety we're getting so far. No song sounds anything alike so far, and that's really great. I love the piano hits in this one. It just has such like a soft and delicate feel compared to the rest of the stuff here. Yeah, it's a real art to be able to do something this good in that short amount of time. Like I know a lot of songs were kind of shorter back in the day,
Yeah.
but like it's incredibly effective and it's just vibey. I don't know if I have much to add, but it's great.
Yeah. No, I love that song. It's like my favorite subgenre where it's dads making songs dedicated to like their daughters. This is like I don't know. Maybe Isn't She Lovely is like up here, and then Sweet Winomi's like down, just like right there.
Gotcha.
And I love both of those songs, and I just think it's so sweet. Like I can't help but like be like, man, that's just so cute. I love that, like, especially in these days where like masculinity was like such a huge thing to be like really have your walls up with your emotions. Like this is just like a really really sweet song about like
Hmm.
his baby daughter. And I'm just like, that is, I love that. I love that Bill Withers did that and put that on his debut album on the A sides, no less.
That's true. Got it
Everyone's
back
listening
then.
to it. I like it. Thank you, Bill. And thank you, Wanomi, if she's still out there. All right, track 5. Everybody's talking.
Everybody's talking at me. I don't hear a word they're saying, only the echoes of my mind. People stop staring at me. I don't even see their faces, only the shadow of their eyes. Going where the sun keeps a shining through the pouring rain. Going where the weather suits my clothes. Banking off the northeast wind, sailing on a summer breeze. Skipping over the ocean like a storm. I said everybody keeps talking at me. I don't hear a word they're saying. I only the echoes of my mind. People stop staring at me. I don't even see their faces, only the shadow of their eyes. Skipping, 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 skip over the ocean like a stone. Hey, I said
Fade out.
Number 2.
Everybody's talking.
Really great. This is a cover of a cover, which is
Oh,
interesting.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, which is weird because this came out in 71 and the original song came out in 66. The cover was in 68 and then this was in 71. Um,
All
but it's a
right.
great song, so we can see why it was covered.
Who
Yeah,
originally
really
did it?
fantastic. It was a Fred Neil song originally, and then Harry Nilsson covered it, and then I believe Bill Withers covers of the Harry Nilsson cover, which is a cover
Oh,
of him. So
okay.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think my favorite part of soul music though is just like refrains and like there's not even really like lyrics going around at those points where it's just kind of these vocal exercises that meet the instrumentals really well. Like Stevie obviously and D'Angelo as well. Like those are my favorite parts of those artists' music because you really just like it's unlike any other genre in that way. Like that connection between the vocal and the instrumental, it just works so well. So yeah, this one was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I agree. This one is also a blast. Only thing I have kind of going against it is that the beginning sounds like identical to Sweet Wanomi's beginning. And
Hmm.
it gets a little bit like, oh, you just did the same thing again right after you did it the first time. Like, maybe move that down 1 or 2 tracks in the track
Hmm.
list. But that's like
Got
my
the
only
best ones
gripe.
on the A side though. So
I guess so. I guess so. And you wouldn't want Do It Good to follow Sweet Wanomi because that's too suggestive.
Of course,
That would be.
gotta think about these things.
It's like what's that bar? Who did the like? Bought my baby a little Birkin, fucked her good, then
Yeah,
her got her legs
yeah.
hurting. It's
Yeah,
like
that was not good.
you
I
gotta
forgot who
have
that
one
was.
bar in between. So that's what everybody's talking is, I guess. All right. Track 6. Do It Good.
If you wanna kiss a funky beagle, hit your ride up on an eagle. Read a catalog from Spiegel. Gone and do it, do it, do it. Gone and do it, do it, do it. Hey, do it to it, but do it good. Fish was made for hooking, and grits was made for cooking, and eyes was made for looking. Gone and do it, do it, do it. Gone and do it, do it, do it. Hey, do it to it, but do it good.
Number 3. Do It Good.
Very good. I like the funk influence on this one. This
Yeah.
is very different. Yeah, I just love how self-referential it is to the exact task that he is doing, is making a song
is.
for his first album, and that is what he is here to do. It's fun and it works. Like, it's more about the vibe and the rhythm and everything. I love the guitar part as well. I don't know if that string is just like too out of tune or what, but I like that it falls back on that because it feels like it's out of the chord structure, but it works really well. So yeah, I mess with this one.
Yeah, that one's a whole lot of fun. I got it twisted. When I heard Mr. Jones in the song, I assumed it was Quincy Jones. But now looking at it, it's Booker T. Jones. So, my
Said his
mistake.
name in a weird way. So
Yeah, he says Mr. Jones, like he's Harley Quinn or something, which is awesome. I love Joker. Track 7 is Hope She'll Be Happier.
almost 4 minutes. We'll be here a while.
This isn't the longest song.
That's true.
Maybe the lateness of the hour makes me seem bluer than I am. But in my heart there is a shower. Hope she'll be happier with him. can't believe that she don't wanna see me. We lived and loved with each other so long. I never thought that she really would leave me, but she's gone. Maybe the lateness of the hour makes me seem bluer than I am. But in my heart there is a shower. Hope she'll be happier with him.
I won't cut that a fade out. Hope she'll be happier.
All the best songs don't have the fade outs. It's probably my favorite after the two masterpieces, obviously. But
Really?
I think it's a strong third. Yeah, I think the Booker T. Jones kind of like knocked it out of the park with this one. Just the little organ just adds so much. I love how that just like it's really just supporting him. It's not anything crazy. Everything's kind of happening in the back with that kind of slow strum guitar, but it really just lets his vocal performance just like shine that much greater. Because I think this is probably the best vocal performance he's had so far.
Oh, yeah.
He's really able to just like hit that entire range on this song, and it's fantastic. I think just lyrically, it's simple kind of breakup song, but it hits really hard the way that he's kind of performing this. So that was great. I love that one.
Yeah, this is maybe his best vocal performance on the album. It's so dang good, and the production is like so stripped back that they like just kind of let him go off, and I'm very happy they did. It's one of the more memorable songs on the album that aren't the two ones that I think of always all the time. I think of those songs every day of my life. Number 8 is Let It Be, and it's exactly what you think it is.
Okay, that's what I figured.
When I find myself in time of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking the words of wisdom. Let it be, Lord, let it be. Hiding in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be, Lord, let it be. Yeah, let it be. Oh, let it be. Let it be.
Let It Be.
Um, I think that's on par with the Beatles version. Like, I'm not like a huge Beatles fan or anything, so like, I mean, Let It Be is a good song, obviously. I like this though. I'm just a sucker for an organ in general. I just love the organ, so that just adds a great element to it. I think he has a great presence on the song, like usual. I feel like I am robbed though because I feel like this should be like a church sermon type, like 8 minute, just extended, like Let It Go,
That would have been
and
awesome.
it just kind of just fades out. So I feel like I got half the song.
Yeah, because well, I guess maybe let me see how long the actual like Beatles version is. It's 4 minutes, so
Yeah.
he probably did chop some off, which sucks because I would have loved if this song went on a little bit more. I think I don't like this song because it is so short, and it feels like half baked, which is just sad because there's like a lot of potential here for like a gospel soul cover of Let It Be, especially covered by Bill Withers. Like there's so much potential and like he kills it. Like the choruses, like it's better than the Paul McCartney one where he's completely writing it. I did find something interesting though, because this album came out May 1st, 1971. The Black Album, or Let It Be, came out May 8th, 1970.
Oh,
So it was almost a full year later that this album came out. I wanted to look that up because I also recently listened to John Denver's album, Poems, Prayers, and Promises, and he covers this song too. That version, that album came out same year, same around the same time too. So it's just, I don't know. I guess Beatlemania was infecting
yeah, I
everybody.
didn't realize it was that like present immediately.
I don't.
Sometimes people got to catch up to things, but it feels like that was pretty immediate.
Well, I mean, they named the album that. I think they knew it was going to be a smash
Yeah.
here. But yeah, it's a little odd. I will say this version's better than the John Denver version because the John Denver version is
I
more.
would imagine so.
Yeah. Well, the John Denver version is basically the same. Like he doesn't make enough changes to warrant it being a cover, whereas this one is very different from the
Yes.
original in a good way, except it's too short.
Agreed. Yes.
Track 9 is I'm Her Daddy, which is what I say when I play BioShock 2.
Great reference.
Thank you. Very topical.
How do you do, Lucy? You sure been hard to find. I heard you had a daughter, 6 years old, and I just can't keep from crying. 6 years and Lucy, Lord have mercy, that's a long time. That's a long time. Is she pretty? Has she grown? Does she sleep well in a room of her own? Can I see her? Does she know? Hey, I'm a daddy.
4. I'm her daddy.
Um, I like that song despite the fade out. I think that breaks my rule of all the best ones not being fade out songs. I like this one quite a bit. I love the guitar line and the hand drums, bringing in another new element. Again, vocally is just phenomenal. So much emotion in that voice, and he's able to like really do some crazy runs on this one again as well. Yeah, subject matter is cool with the kind of like, I didn't know I had a daughter. Why did you keep me from her for the first years of her life, which might be the most important to be there for. So you kind of feel all the emotions throughout that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds great though. I love it.
Yes, yes. Very, very nice. I love the blues on this album. That is, man, and it's produced so well. I know we've been singing Booker T. Jones' praise this whole time, but he deserves it because this album sounds phenomenal, even though it's over 50 years old. It's crazy that it still sounds this good.
Hmm. I want to hear it on record. Streaming does
Yes.
not do it justice, I don't think. So I can imagine.
I don't have this album. I think I saw it once, but it was like $35, and I'm like, that seems
Yeah,
a
I
little
can see
bit
it.
high
Well,
for
he just passed away recently, so I'm sure they're doing like the let's bump up the prices.
probably because yeah, that would have been last year.
Mhm.
Rest in peace, Bill Withers. He'll always be track 10 in my heart.
Wow.
Getting good at that.
Uh huh.
When I need some affection, you're not there. I close my eyes and use my recollection. And in one moment, there's my favorite scene, taken from the place where I keep my dream. In my heart, in my heart, in my in my heart, in my heart, in my heart, hey, hey, in my heart, in my
In my heart.
Very good. I love how like intimate that was. There was nothing going on but the guitar and his vocals, and I think that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Again, Booker T. Jones killing it on just the recording of it. We have the guitar on the left, his voice on the right, so there's nothing obstructing his voice at all throughout the entire song. the dynamic range you get in that voice is so phenomenal. So many modern day producers do like too much with vocals. This is like just left alone, and you get to hear all of the little unique things in his voice, and it's fantastic. The guitar part was really unique too, and kind of awkward in a way, but it works really well with the kind of balance that he's going for here. But yeah, his vocal runs are phenomenal on that track.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting one where there's like barely any lyrics. It's just like he drags every single word out. And I mean that in a good way because he is killing this. Man. I sometimes forget how good of a singer Bill Withers is. I think of him more as like, kind of like the full package. I'm like, man, the whole music is great. Like his vocals obviously support the instrumentation, which is also great. But man, I need to really throw some appreciation on Bill Withers because I think he might be one of the GOATs. So big shout out. You don't see a lot of like baritones these days. You always got to prop them up. All the tenors need to die. That's what I say. Balance, even out the playing field, why don't you? Track 11, Moanin' and Groanin'.
Can't nobody love me like my baby does. The young girl turned out to be 2 times twice the woman that I thought she was.
Moanin' and Groanin'.
I shouldn't have faded out. It was really weird. I should have had an ending to it. Just like drop it on like a pin of like just the grooviest part of the track. Just drop it and end it. That's how you should do it. But that song was great. I love the groove on it. It was fantastic. Vocals were amazing. I love the harmonizing at the very beginning too. That was really cool. Especially since we've had one vocal track this entire album. I think just kind of opening it up a little bit there is great.
Yeah.
Just the groove between the guitar and like the tambourine and everything was just fantastic. Love it. And he matches the energy great. It's just like you have to move when you listen to that song. You don't have an option, and it's fantastic.
No, that song is fantastic. Oh man, I love when he gets into this bag where he's just like so groovy, and he just like rides. He knows how to ride a beat like no one else does. So dang good. Track 12 is Better Off Dead, which is what every tenor will be.
That's true. If you're in charge.
Exactly right. Don't vote for me.
Couldn't stand me anymore. So she just took the kids and went. You see, I've got a drinking problem. All the money that we had, I spent. Now I must die by my own hand, 'cause I'm not man enough to live alone. Hey, she's better off without me, and I'm better off dead. now that she's gone. She gave the most, took the least. She even had the priest come to our home. And I cried and prayed and promised that I'd leave the stuff alone. Now I must leave what I can't face. I hope she finds the kids a happy home. Hey, she's better off without me, and I'm better off dead now that she's gone. She used to call a friend and cry, then the man cut off the telephone. She'd sit and cry while I went out and pawned the things we own. Now I must die by my own hand, 'cause I'm not man enough to live alone. Hey, she's better off without me, and I'm better off dead.
Okay, I didn't remember the end of that song. Is that better than Moanin' and Groanin', where they do just end it on a
Yes.
pin? Okay.
Yeah, they need to do that for them. Moaning and Groaning. You should just have a shotgun end all of your songs, honestly.
That's the way to
But-
do it.
Yeah, that was great. I like the outro. I love the little story. Again, 2 minute story works really well. Again, the groove is fantastic. It's not as aggressive as Moanin' and Groanin', but it still keeps the energy going quite well. Yeah, simple kind of alcoholic storyline going on here, but again, vocals are fantastic. Yeah, I love ending your album on a shotgun blast, especially your first album. It's like that's a bold. I like it though.
I like it too. Yeah, I guess this goes in the same category as Sail by AWOL Nation, where two songs about people wanting to kill themselves. So that's kind of awesome. Glad that there's a connective tissue between this and AWOL Nation.
There needed to be a connection.
There's always a connection. They're destined to be intertwined in a lot of ways.
We're all connected.
Exactly right. Yeah, but I love that closer. Just so much fun. I can't believe I forgot the shotgun blast. It's been too long since I heard that song. That completely took me off guard. Yeah, because the shotgun blast and then the song immediately ends. I had to like rush to press the pause button so we wouldn't hear Harlem again. But yeah, great closer. Pretty much everything I've already said is true, and it's very nice. What did you think of the album?
Very good. I think it surprisingly holds up throughout the track list. I think a lot of stuff around this era, it's like, okay, vinyl is the main kind of portrayal of music, so we're going to front load our albums because everybody's going to buy the album for the first couple of songs. But this actually holds its kind of quality throughout most of it. I do think the original songs are better than the covers that we have on here, which
Yes.
makes sense. I think his writing's pretty good. Yeah, I think Ain't No Sunshine in Grandma's Hands, two of the best songs you could probably ever make. But there's also some very strong stuff with I'm Her Daddy is fantastic. Moanin' and Groanin' was great. Yeah, I think it's very solid. It's a nice length too. I don't know if I would have liked it to go on longer. I think there's a perfect amount of like quality in here with these like kind of shorter songs where I'm gonna throw this on the turntable and just like chill out because it's a fantastic sounding album, and I'd like to hear it on wax, so to say. I feel like the warmth from this will come out a lot more than the Spotify
Oh yeah.
coldness of the streaming platform. But yeah, very good.
Yes. This is a very good album. I forgot to bring up Better Off Dead. The drums sound very similar to Inner City Blues. Make Me Wanna Holler by Marvin Gaye, which is funny because this album,
Actually, yeah, now that you say that, I can picture that.
this song came out 20 days before What's Going On came out.
Wow.
It's so weird that like all these albums that like they just came out all in May. That's kind of fun. And yeah, this album very, very nice. I do think it is Bill Withers' best, but if for some reason you guys are just clamoring for us to do Still Bill, That's also probably a good pick. It's the follow up, and it has "Lean on Me" and "Use Me," which is my favorite Bill Withers song. But I think aside from that, I don't remember the rest of the album being very good. So I won't add it to the wheel of my own volition. Only if there's a clamor in the air that will do. Still, Bill. So
The live album looks interesting though, Carnegie Hall. So
I don't think I've listened to that one. I
Okay.
probably should at some point. I think
seems
I
like
just
he'd make
listened to
a
the
killer
main
live
ones.
album.
Yes. Yes, he would. But that's all. I like the album a lot. You like the album a lot. Next time I find it on vinyl, I will buy it. I don't remember why. I think I was just poor. I went to the record store and I'm like, I'm just here to look. Didn't buy
I've done that
anything.
too. I go to a record store, I find a record, and then I don't have the money to get it, and then I never see it again.
Well, hopefully
Any
that's
such
not the
case.
case. Hopefully that's not the case with this one. I feel like Bill Withers is still kind of a household name to where
There's
like
got to be some
there's
just floating around in the
yeah,
bargain bins. So
well, that too. But I feel like, I'm sure some people are still out there like printing this thing. People are out there printing
yeah,
songs in the key of life. That's very different, but same
yeah.
era.
But these old albums, I always love to get like a copy from at least like the same decade. I want to get like the old wax of it, but
That's true.
that's a little bit harder.
It is, especially in good condition.
Yeah,
But you'll find it one day,
one day
hopefully.
when I least expect it.
Let's do the wheel now. Wheel. Oh, Garfield so fast. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh,
Oh, you got
what
close.
is this?
This is Interpol. Turn on the bright lights.
What is with the semi-yikes? We keep getting those.
I don't know. That's the third in a row, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Mac Miller was a good, but
Oh.
this is their third in a while, in like a very short time period.
Yeah, what the heck? I don't even know what Interpol is. They just don't want me to steal VHSs.
No. Yeah. Interpol. Turn on the bright lights. Next. We're bopping all over the place again. Yeah. This should be some post-punk indie rock type stuff.
Okay.
I know my partner will be very happy, so she can listen to it on vinyl without me being like spoilers. It's always good.
It is
She has
always
a
good.
Tiny resentment because I have a handful of albums that I have on the wheel that we cannot listen to. Sunbather being one of them, but that might be a little bit before we get to it. So
That's fine with me.
yeah, but I'm very excited. I think this should be pretty good. I've heard one song on it, so
I don't know what it is.
yeah,
I'm very excited about it though.
okay. I think I originally put this as a meh, but upon further genre kind of research, I'm like, this should be a semi-yikes and not a meh. So
That's not a good sign.
just from the one song I heard, I'm like, usually not too receptive, but we'll see.
Okay. It's always, yeah, that's what I don't want to hear. Yeah, it was higher, but then actually, upon further inspection, I don't think you're going to like it.
I'm just trying to be fair and accurate to our format.
Well, I appreciate that. Our integrity has to stay high. We would never fake a wheel spin or a category.
Never.
We've never done that before.
I don't think we have.
I don't think we have. I was kind of being sarcastic, but I don't
Yeah, I
think.
don't think we've done that.
Good on us. Well, that's pretty much it for this
Pat
video.
myself on the back.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have podcasts.
we sure do. We have a Boy Time podcast. We do that on the channel that is called Boy Time Podcast. That is on YouTube and also everywhere else. Talk about movies. As we just said, we just did a feature on Sinners. So that's a whole hour-long podcast that we did all about that hit film. So if you liked that movie, watched it, maybe with your mom, dad, and uncle, maybe check it out.
All at once.
Yeah, all at once. It's a whole family affair to watch Sinners. Check that out. We also just do our normal Boy Time podcast where we talk about games and movies and what we're listening to right now. I also host a podcast with my dear mother called Love the Mom, which is a clever pun if you're really tapped
You're
into
in the know.
movies. Yeah, that
Well,
exactly.
indie film.
It's a little indie film. People probably won't get the reference. But yeah, we talk about movies. Most recently, we just did Paris, Texas. And it went about as well as you thought.
Okay, I was gonna ask how that went.
It went pretty well. She said before us discussing it, she was rating it 3 stars. And after the discussion, she rated it 4 stars.
Okay,
So
that happens sometimes.
it does. It does. And I appreciate that because I would have been very sad if she rated it 3 stars because I think it is one of the best movies of all time. But yeah, we just did that. Next up is Grumpy Old Men. So you can tell which ones I
Yeah,
pick.
I
But I am actually excited about that because that is a Minnesota movie. And now that I moved up here, I've had multiple people say that I need to watch this movie now that I live here. So I'm actually pumped for that. So that's what's going on over there. And stay here. Stay here,
leave.
please. Don't watch
Please,
anyone
I'm
else.
Nothing else.
Yeah,
I swear to God, if you're watching anyone else,
please don't. It would be very sad to me.
I know that most of our viewers come from YouTube searches and recommendations from other React channels, but don't watch anybody else.
As soon as you find us, you should unsubscribe from everyone else. And if you can, make burner accounts and then also subscribe to us via those because we want to bump those numbers up.
That's true.
I want to be as big as Mr. Beast. That's kind of the goal with this.
That's the goal.
I want an Amazon show.
I'm gambling my entire life for this
Exactly. We're going to call our show Boy Games.
boy game. That'll play well.
I think so. I think our SEO is going to be off the charts for that one. Many are saying. Is that it? Is that all we have to say?
Yeah, I was trying to think of a goodbye segue, but there's not really that the album is giving me. So, bye-bye.